It was a Monday morning. I walked down the street with my new sneakers, carrying 2 books I've borrowed from the library, proud, happily. I reached the library. It was closed. Said it won't open for the next 10 minutes. I couldn't wait. I was impatient. It was a Monday morning when I left my books at the wrong box. But let's take it from the start. A few weeks back, I borrowed 2 books from the library. I don't know why. I wasn't even in the mood for reading. I wasn't even intrigued by the plot. I just liked the covers, had some nice colors on them. And I kept them in my bag, made me feel interesting, valuable, mysterious. Eventually, I grew fond of them. I even read a bit, but not much. As I said, I wasn't in the mood for reading. I just liked the idea of having books around, kept me company, felt less alone. But it was time to return them. So I went to the library on a Monday morning. I don't know why I chose that day, what ran through my mind. When I arrived, I noticed that it was closed. The sign on the door said it was gonna open in 10 minutes. But I couldn't wait. I had an appointment for laser hair removal on my... And then I had to see my therapist. It was a very busy day, okay? So my eyes went straight on the floor outside the library door. There was a box full of books. I looked on my left, looked on my right, dumped the books in and flew. Later that day, I got a call from the woman walking in the library asking where the fuck the books were. I had them with me the whole summer, never passed beyond page 5 and kept renewing the lending, and for what? I have no freaking clue. So I told her, hey, the library was closed, so I left them at the box outside. You what? She said angrily. You see the box outside on the floor? Yeah, I know, she interrupted me. That's the one for charity. People pass by and get books for free. The one you should have left the books in is inside the library. I'm sorry, I stuttered. She then continued talking to herself in a very upset tone, finally spiraling into a tantrum. How could you do this to me? No one ever thought to leave books on that box. What is wrong with you? You're not supposed to leave books there. That's for other people, other usability, other reasons. Jesus, how can you be so careless? Well, I interrupted her. I've done it now, and there's nothing I can do to change that. Can you please tell me what I should do to fix it? Should I pay a fine for compensation? I don't know, she murmured. I'll think about it and let you know when I find a solution. She never called. It's been more than a month now. I started reading again. I'm not entirely in the mood for it, but I pushed myself and managed to finish some of them. But it doesn't feel quite right. I feel like I'm betraying the other books. Where are those, I wonder? Someone definitely got their hands on them, lucky bastard. Probably read them too. I miss those books. I usually don't carry much in my bag. Having them with me made me feel like a real person with stuff to carry around. And real problems and books. Books used to have such an important meaning in my life growing up. Then I reached a certain age and just stopped caring about them. Even if I wanted to read, I tried to hide it from the world. I have no idea why. I preferred carrying them around with me, never opening them up or reading them. They were there, just adding weight in my bag. I still keep thinking about these books. I try not to overanalyze it. Spoiler alert, I fail. But in all honesty, it's been very difficult for me lately to accept the fact that I've put my books in the wrong box and now they're gone. Forever. I feel guilty and I feel empty. That woman was right. What the hell have I been thinking? I knew the box wasn't right. If I go check now, it would probably even have a sign on it saying, "Not for you, you stupid dum-dum." But yeah, probably I read that and chose to ignore it. What can I say? I don't like labels and signs, and yeah. This is coming from the person who chose 2 books based on their cover. I'm contradicting myself. But I think that's beautiful too. Books should make you think and question the existence of all the little boxes in your head. Why they're there? Why they are like this? Should you dump them and keep one box just for everything? Is there a reason we make things so complicated when they should be easy and natural? On the other hand, maybe deep inside, I was really hoping this box will mold itself into what I wanted it to be, what I wanted to use it for. My books. I keep saying my books when they weren't even mine to begin with, and now they belong to someone else who robbed them from the library, thanks to me. I'm a surrogate thief. Wow, that's a thing now. For the little time I had them in my hands, I felt that they were mine. Took them with me on the beach, for a walk, even on my holidays. Kept them near me while I went to bed. Never read them, not even to help me fall asleep. And then I woke up in the morning and they were there. First thing to see in the morning, last thing to see at night. You know, I make it sound easy, but it wasn't. It wasn't easy at all. Carrying them around all the time, while I could have had something else more useful take their place, like, I don't know, a banana or something, a lipstick, a lighter. Speaking of lighter, they were heavy. Heavy as fuck. Oh my god. Why are books so heavy and so difficult to understand? I should have carried around, I don't know, comic books. They're more fun, more light. Would have probably been useful as a fun too. But I like the difficult. I like the struggle. I like the pain. And that's on me. Although I shouldn't have left them in the wrong box. Now they're gone forever. They're not gonna fulfill their life purpose of being on a library shelf borrowed by people occasionally. And it saddens me thinking about it. I don't want to carry books anymore. I don't want to let that library one down again. I don't want to let down myself. I don't want to keep thinking about them and why I couldn't put them in the right box. The guilt, the shame. Oh, I need to carry on. It's madness. I have to accept it eventually. It's been more than a month after all. Life moves forward. I cannot spend my days thinking about this wrong box with a crooked sign. Because that was the problem all along. It wasn't the books. Although I threw them under the bus a lot, figuratively. The books were nice. The books were genuine and human. Nothing to be ashamed of. I just left them at the wrong place and lost them. And that's okay. It happens. That's human, too. Mistakes happen. Mistakes are human. It's okay. It will be fine. Maybe I'll take it as a lesson since my stupid brain doesn't seem to let go of things like that. I'll make a parable out of it, yeah? That would be nice. It was a Monday morning. I walked down the street with my new sneakers, carrying 2 books I borrowed from the library, proud, happily. I reached the library. It was closed. Said it won't open for the next 10 minutes. I couldn't wait. I was impatient. It was a Monday morning when I left my books at the wrong box.